Okay, this is Ringwalk Media in association with Well Ice Therapy and Still Hub Management. Very nice to see you, Mr. Dev Sahni, or Ravi as we should call you now.
Oh, yeah, nice to see you as well. Yeah, when I arrived in Manchester earlier this week, someone did indeed come up to me and go, and I was like, what is it? It was like, you're that Ravi from Sky Sports. Very strange, very strange. But I did correct him. I said, no, I'm Dev. Sometimes I work on TNT Sports. Yeah, is what it is.
Just that old chestnut.
What can you do, eh? What can you do? I'm sure there's worse names he could have called me. Indeed, I've been called worse names this week, but such is life.
We're going down a path we shouldn't go here, Dev. So listen, what a week you've had. Let's talk about Manchester first, and then we'll get to the other shenanigans. Great card, the Magnificent Seven title fights up here in Manchester. It's a fantastic achievement to even get that on a card.
It's a lot of title fights. It's a lot of great fights. It's a lot of fighters in the most important fight of their career. I was just talking to Nick Ball, and he said about how much it means to him. If he wins this, he will fight for the WBC World Featherweight title. That green and gold belt is something that he's been dreaming about for a long, long time. But it's not easy because Isaac Dogboe wants to become a two-weight world champion. Isaac Dogboe, you saw the state of him today. He is in tremendous shape. He's got Joshua Buatsi around him as well, his friend. I don't know if they're working together as well, but he has come here with ambition and he has come here to win. So that for me is a fight that I absolutely can't wait for. I can't wait to see how Nathan Heaney does against Denzel Bentley. Denzel Bentley didn't really want to talk much to me afterwards, just wanted to look, I'm just ready to knock someone out, and he sort of half left the interview. Nathan Heaney was much more chilled actually, much more relaxed. It feels like he's ready for this moment, and a lot of people are saying that this is like the mountaintop for Nathan Heaney, that he'll find his level here. If he becomes British champion, that's great, that's the best he can do, but he actually sees this as the beginning. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes, and so many great fights on there.
Well, we know Nathan quite well, and he's really gone into serious mode for this fight. He's not underestimating Denzel at all, as he shouldn't do. And he's blocking him, of course, on social media. That was quite funny, wasn't it? But I think that Nathan's going to surprise a lot of people. They're all saying he's going to, succumb to Denzel early on, but I can see this going a lot longer.
Let's see. People are writing him off, which of course it lights a fire, I think, in a lot of people when they get written off, when they get told you don't belong here, you're gonna get laid to waste, etc. Yeah, let's see how he deals with it.
And Zach Miller, he's got the fight of his life, the fight he's been waiting for. He's a character, isn't he?
I like him a lot. I like his passion. When he got on the stage, he really that looked great, and he's brought so many fans here with him as well. So has Nathaniel Collins, by the way. This is just the weigh-in today, so a little taster, a little sample as to what's going to come tomorrow night. And yeah, I like Zach Miller. I like Zach Miller a lot. He hasn't looked out of place, and when you consider that, this is his first opponent with a winning record, by far the biggest step up of his career. There's no nerves. He looks really cool, so let's see. Nathaniel Collins will be a big favourite. Nathaniel Collins has looked tremendous every time I've seen him, so let's see.
Well, he's managed to course Zach by Kevin Mare, and Kevin's, he's been in this game a long, long time, had a lot of guys, under his belt, and he does it right with them. He doesn't rush them. Of course, Mark Heffron was one of his. There's a list. I think that fight is maybe the fight of the night, actually.
We'll see. We will see. I like the fight. They're both 13-0. They're both unbeaten. They both believe they can win. They both got what looks like a brilliant fan base. Some fans that are going to come and cheer them on. It's got all the ingredients. Let's see.
And one of the fights on the undercard, if you like, the early doors, is Callum Thompson, Joe Gallagher fighter that we know very well, 6-rounder, and he's looking absolutely bang on the money, and he's on the verge now of maybe getting that next step. So it's an important fight for Callum.
Yeah, I tried to get him to talk about who some of those next steps could be. He wants to do a lot of his work at super featherweight now. When he makes championship weight, that's where he's going to compete. And for me, I thought, how about a bit of Royston Barney Smith one day? That'd be a cracking fight. But he's just sort of said, I'm just focused on me, mate. So it's one of those ones. But look, his nickname is the Tank, and if he's half as good as the more famous Tank out there right now in Gervonta Davis, he will have a glorious, very, very rich career. So let's see how he goes.
A fantastic card ahead, and of course Saudi's beckoning just before Christmas. I mean, you hosted both days. You must be absolutely knackered to start with, but I mean, what occasions that there are now coming up for Christmas?
Hey, look! There's a Saudi is beckoning, and there is a day of reckoning on the on December 23rd. I just thought of it there when you said beckoning. I was like, oh, because reckoning, yeah, it works. Look, it's been a quite exhausting week, but also a very, very exciting week. I think they were two of the biggest press conferences in the world, well, the two biggest press conferences, and I'm looking forward to all of these fights. It's great to be. Great to be promoting them. That's what we're doing here. And His Excellency and the Riyadh season are making magical things happen in boxing, and boxing fans should be very, very grateful.
So there was quite a lot of consensus online that maybe, and maybe it was more hope than anything else, there might be a little twist in this card, and that Joshua and Wilder might eventually end up as the main event. Have you heard any of that, or is it just literally online hearsay?
I can't imagine that would happen for this one. So December 23rd, they've got their opponents. In a scenario where both of their opponents pull out, I can't imagine even then that they would be like, oh, should we just fight each other? No, because they've been preparing for, Josh has been preparing for a southpaw. You're not just going to suddenly fight Wilder. But I think the fight will happen one day because His Excellency wants to see it. Both fighters want it. So what would the delay be? The money will be there for the fight. The stage will be set. Both guys are there. I feel like the only thing in the way is Otto Wallin and Joseph Parker. And I'll give Otto Wallin a good chance. 6 weeks' notice, southpaw. Never know.
You never know, and he's a tough character. Now, you obviously have met His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. What's he like? I mean, people have said that his boxing knowledge is second to none. What's he like as a man?
He's a big boxing fan, and I think, look, we are seeing that. The reason all of these things are happening, thank God he's a boxing fan, right? Because he's chosen boxing to sprinkle his magic dust over, and we're benefiting from it. He's a boxing fanatic.
Well, it's certainly showing in what he's putting on. And then, of course, the big man, Tyson Fury, back at his antics as per normal. There's more mentions of sausage than Heinz beans and sausage, isn't there? I mean, he's ready for this, isn't he?
He looks it. He looked it yesterday. I think he knew that he would have to drive that press conference because Usyk can't speak English, or he says he can't. He can say a few words here and there. And it was going to be up to Tyson to sell that fight, really. Everyone's going to buy it anyway. It's the undisputed one. But to create a little bit more hype, to get people even more hyped up in a press conference scenario, you need that version of Tyson Fury. It's not going to be Usyk calling Fury a sausage or a doss or anything like that. You need that.
He did have a go, though.
He did, but it's good. He gave it back a little bit, but character-wise, we know what Tyson Fury is. He can slip into that character of this larger-than-life WWE type, shouting you down, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And the press conference and the media benefited from it yesterday. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, we enjoyed watching it as well. And you get to meet Sylvester Stallone, the Rocky, unbelievable.
I didn't get to meet him. No, I did. I was aware that he was going to be there, but he was under such sort of. They were really looking after him, and I didn't get near him. So
I can't believe it.
He'll be kicking himself when he realises.
He missed out on meeting Ravi.
Didn't get to meet Ravi. That's what he'll be saying. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things that how can they keep bettering the shows that they've done before, and they're already making that happen. Boxing's in a very, very good place when it comes to the big fights actually happening, because I think without His Excellency, this Usyk and Tyson Fury fight may well not have ever happened.
Hey, look, they tried to do it without Saudi money at one point. Of course, they were negotiating to do it at Wembley, and it couldn't be done. And obviously, they're better off doing it in this scenario where they can make more money for the fight, and they deserve it. It's the biggest fight in the world, so why not be the biggest prize in the world? Why not be the biggest stage in the world? So they deserve it, and the fight's happening.
We can't wait to see how it all unravels. Back to quick Saturday night. I want you to pick one fight that you think is going to be the showstopper. Tell us which one you think.
I can't stop thinking about Nick Ball against Isaac Dogboe, honestly. I don't know what's going to happen. They are just two mini Mike Tysons coming for a tear-up, and like two wrecking balls trying to wreck each other. I can't wait. That first bell. Oh, who's going to go forward? Who's going to go back? How does it work? I don't know.
Let's hope they stand in the ring and trade. That would be amazing.
Phone box, that'd be lovely, that wouldn't it? Let's get Goodall to put just a phone box in the middle of the ring. That'd be good.
We're not on Misfits here, mate.
No, we are certainly not.
Dev, listen, as always, we appreciate your time. They're packing up around us, as they always do when we get to speak to you. Thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to Fight Night as much as you do tomorrow night.
No, you don't. You don't look forward to it as much.
We do.
No, I look forward to it even more. I can't wait.
Because you're live on TNT Sports.
You are live on TNT Sports, 6 o'clock. Join us. See you later.